Hi guys, Heather Marco here. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I wanted to hop on real quick and make a video, a little bit different video about my experience with microblading. So I got my eyebrows microbladed about a year ago. It will be a year in May, and I still get quite a few messages just asking about the experience and whether or not I think it was worth it. And so I thought I would hop on, create a quick video, kind of my take on it, my experience with microblading, and if I would do it again. So like I said, I had mine done in May of 2017, so almost a year ago. And if you're not familiar with microblading, what it is a technique where they use a manual tool to create crisp hair strokes that kind of mimic your natural hair of your eyebrows. So I think the most important thing before you have it done is to do your research and make sure that you find a reputable technician that has a lot of experience and knows what they're doing. And so I can't remember where I found mine. I want to say through Facebook, but I'm not sure. I think I just came across some of her work and started looking into it more, and it felt confident based on a lot of the people that she had done and her training that she had. And so that's how I decided who I was gonna go with. And I will drop the link to the girl who is amazing, who did my eyebrows, if you're kind of centrally located to where I am, so that you have her contact information if that's where you decide to go, if you decide to get it done. So I guess that kind of answers the question on whether or not I think it was worth it. 100% worth it for me, and I will drop my before pictures in this video as well, so you can see. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, and so most days I don't do my makeup, but at the same time I don't want to look homeless or awful, and so having my eyebrows done all the time without having to fill them in anymore myself is number one, a huge time saver, and number two, I always feel like I'm somewhat put together, even if I don't do a whole lot to get ready. So kind of my experience on how the process went down. The whole procedure took about 2.5 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours maybe, and that includes like the consultation, and she just kind of measures out you know, the style of eyebrow that you're wanting and that it fits your face and is symmetrical and then matches the color tone. And then before, she did use some numbing gel, but before she did that, she did the outline of my eyebrows, and that part pinched just a little bit. I wouldn't say it was really painful, but my eyes probably watered a little bit, but it wasn't terrible, nothing that I couldn't stand. So, and then after she got the outline done, I believe she did the numbing gel after that, and so when she actually filled in my eyebrows, I didn't feel a whole lot of that. So pretty much a painless procedure. Like I said, it stung a little bit when she did the outline, but not terrible. And I would say it was relatively quick from start to finish. So my initial session was, like I said, about 2.5 hours. And then after that, we scheduled a touch-up session. Which is recommended just because you want to make sure, you know, if there was any spots missed or if you had some fading, she goes back in and fills that in. And so I did that. I think mine was a little bit further out. I want to say it was around 8 weeks, but I think I'll link her site below too, because she has more information in there, but I think she recommends anywhere from 5 to like 10 weeks to do your touch-up session. So I've gotten questions regarding the healing process, and that was not terrible at all. So she gave me a little printout of instructions of what to do. Initially, they looked a lot darker than what they are now, or even, you know, 2 months from when I initially had them done. So I had some Vaseline stuff, not Vaseline, whatever she gave me, that's what you're gonna wanna use, but that I put on afterwards every day. And then gosh, I don't know if it was a week and a half or 2 weeks in, they kind of peel a little bit. It's not really noticeable, but it's almost like like the color part, like it looks like little flakes, kind of like if you wipe your eye. So then like during that process, it looked a little bit patchy. Like I said, it didn't last long before it all kind of peeled, and then we did the touch-up, and the touch-up was a piece of cake. I actually brought all 4 kids along. I think my youngest was, let's see, May, June, July, oh my gosh, 4 months? I think he was 4 months. And so I brought all 4 kiddos along. They hung out in our lobby with our puppy. And it took less than an hour to do the touch-up. So, and the healing after the touch-up was nothing. That was a breeze. So relatively easy procedure. Price-wise, it's gonna depend on where you go, but like I said, I totally thought it was worth it. I would do it again in a heartbeat. And you can see like mine were done almost a year ago, and they still look great. And so, and I think she says it lasts anywhere from 9 months to 2 years, depending on your skin type and whatnot. So I've had really good results as far as mine lasting goes. So that's kind of microblading in a nutshell and kind of my take on it. And if you guys have questions, just make sure you drop them below. Like I will link the girl that did my microblading. So if you're looking for someone local to me, you can be in contact with her. I know she's booked quite a ways out just because she's that awesome. So hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks. Bye.